Alright, so this video is going to be a quick comparison, just a quick one, not going to take too long on it, and we're going to do a flight video on this one. If you want to see the flight video on this one, I do have a video, or there's hundreds of videos already on YouTube. There ain't too many of this one, so I'm going to focus on the flying video of this one. So let's go ahead and get started. Obviously you can see they're both here. They're almost the same size in length. Let's go ahead and check them out. So we'll go and check out the transmitters first. So our transmitter, this belongs to the 70S. You can see the 70S. So this is the transmitter. So that's this one, Blade 70S. Going to the transmitter that belongs to the FX069. Let's see if I can show you guys that. It has a little light indicator here. Let's see if I can show it to you. There it goes, see that? Alright, let's take a look at the helicopter. We'll start with the FX069. I did lose one of these guys, but then I don't know how, but I found it again. Pretty good helicopter. Construction is done very good. I actually feel a lot more safer with this one crashing into walls and stuff. I believe this is a lot stronger than that one. So we'll go ahead and look at the blade now. Blade is bigger. We'll size them up real fast. That way you guys can see length as well. Now you can see that body will definitely fit inside of here. So if I take both canopies off, this one will fit inside this one. So that means it's pretty big. So here's the 70SS. Which looks pretty good. Very well constructed as well. Very nicely constructed. Not much to break on this one. The only thing I don't like about these are these right here. These pegs will fall down when you crash, and they will break, and they will break easily. I also did this, guys. The Blade 70S does not come like this. You have to basically take the canopy on and off and on and off every time you want to charge it, which is really not good, because this, look at this, is just from taking it on and off. See that? That is not from crashing or anything. That's because I would take it on and off. The battery is small, so it runs out fast. So taking this on and off, it's not going to hang. Even down here it started tearing. I had to put clear tape around it to make it stronger. It's just not strong enough. So what I did was I connected this wire, which is just into the socket that goes into here, and now I can just connect, and I can also just charge my battery right here. So I connect my charger here, and I'm charging it up, and when I want to use it, I just connect it there, and I'm ready to go. And I don't have to take the canopy off, because taking the canopy off of this one, it just feels like a chore putting it back on. It really does. I mean, you would think I'd be able to put this on quick, but no, I'm able to put on, one of my bigger 1/10 scales bodies with the pins jammed. I'm probably going to be fixed still faster with that one than this one, just putting this one on without any problems. So I don't know, I don't like the design of that part. They made it to where it's like a bit difficult. It's loose. It's so loose too, but you would swear it doesn't fit when it's going on. I mean, it's just, they didn't do too good of a job on that. But the only reason why I'm complaining is because you got to take the top off so many times every time you want to charge it. So that's a flaw. And this one just comes like this already. It already comes like this. And I will take the canopy off this one for you guys, because let you guys see it. You know what? I will take the canopy off. I can't stand this canopy. I hate putting this thing back on. So you guys can see the little thing I made for it. So I made this wire for it. You can see it's snapped into place here. This battery would normally snap into there, and when it's done, when you want to use it, snap it in. You don't want to use it anymore, you got to take it all apart and snap it apart. If you want to charge it up, you got to take it all apart again, and it's not easy to put on. Not to mention, this is the flaw with this helicopter. See these things? They made them on purpose weak and brittle, so that you can constantly keep buying them and buying them and buying them, which I have no idea why anybody would do that. Just Horizon Hobby was trying to make money, I guess, off of it. But that's the quick little mod I did for this little battery here. And also, you might want to have this battery sitting more towards these wires versus just in the middle. Make it more towards this side, because the helicopter flies a little lopsided. And the same thing goes for this one. You might want to put these, see how I have the battery more on this side? Because it tends to fly incorrect if I don't. So I couldn't figure out how to fly this. I trimmed it. I don't even know how to trim, guys. It's difficult for me to trim because I don't know how to fly a helicopter. So there's so many different trims, and I don't know what the hell they do. So I had to go to a video and learn how to do it, and I still didn't get much out of that. But because this has a little trimming video here, a LCD screen, I can see where I'm at, and I can also put things back to center again. I can't do that with this one. It's almost impossible. If you screw with this, there's a very good chance you're gonna stay screwed up for a long time, because those things don't like to go back to center again. They take a long time to keep screwing around with before they go back to center again. Quick look at the canopies, and then we're going straight into a flight test. I don't want to take any more time. This one's got a little weight in it. This one has no weight in it. Weight, no weight, weight. So this one fits inside. You can see that. Look at that. It's completely hidden. Completely fits in there. So you can see the other one is smaller. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this all out of the way. I'll let you guys take a quick look at the Horizon Hobby box for the Blade 70S, which is a total of $60, $59.99 for now it is. And this one was $45.99, and with taxes almost 50 bucks. And it comes with this transmitter, which is a clone of a better transmitter, and I think this transmitter feels way better than this. So, like, way better. It's not made cheap at all. It's made pretty decent. So let's go ahead and get this flight test started. Alright guys, all binded up already. Go ahead and pick the transmitter up, put the antenna down, up, and go ahead and get started. And just before I get started, guys, this helicopter is very sloppy. It's not easy to tame at all. Very difficult. So bear with me on this one, because I'm not a good flyer, and on top of that, this one's a little sloppy. So let me close that vent up and we'll go ahead and start. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Put the cap on. Okay. Much harder to keep in control. See that? Because I get some... Oh, man, that's not good. You know why? Because I get a lot of angle to it, and because of that, I'm always flying a certain way. So, I don't know. Maybe that weight on there is not doing so good. Maybe it's causing it to fly incorrect. Whoa, see how fast that came towards me? I'm telling you guys, but this helicopter is made very, very good, so it can't take a beating. But if I was outside, of course, it would be a lot easier to fly. I noticed that the turbulence really bothers this guy a lot. If I could keep it like right here somewhere, it'll do pretty good, because the turbulence bothers it from the floor, and then the turbulence from the ceiling. So it causes a lot of issues. But right now you can see I have no hands on that. I mean, it's just a sloppy flyer, but it gets the job done though. I mean, it can. Oh yeah, outside definitely. This thing's awesome outside. You just have to be careful because it's got that weight. See the fly bar. So when you do moves, you gotta wait for the fly bar to get back into control again, or else it'll throw you off. Oh, let me get that, guys. All right. Sorry about that, guy. You guys are all looking at crazy stuff. All right. I'm flying it slowly because it just flies so sloppy. I can't fly so fast forward, because then it goes too fast and starts flying around all weird. But it's not that difficult to control though. But it's just sloppy on the way it does its controls. They're really aggressive. So like when you press forward, it like really pushes it forward, and that causes it to have its fly bar all messed up, and it starts, you know, unbalancing or trying to balance itself out, and that's what's causing it to fly funny, because it's trying to balance itself back out, so it's teeter-totting. And but when you're flying it outside, it's a different story. I think that's pretty much the end of this battery with me crashing so much. Yeah, I'm pretty much full throttle. Yeah, so you guys see that? It's nothing like the Blade 70S. The Blade 70S is a very good helicopter, you know? But I still think this one's still very good too as well. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on just because I might as well, you know? Man, I should have had this turned on first. It's not gonna sync up. That was a rookie move. Alright, let's see. Alright, got it synced up, guys. Put that right here, and you will see a huge difference in the flying. Well, that's just me. From flying that other helicopter, I got bad habits already. This one's smooth like butter. And with that little mod I did is even pretty cool, because now I don't have to ruin the canopy ever again. Or open it up. It just ruins it. It's so thin. So you see, guys, this is just, this one right here, you don't need to worry about crashing or anything. It just flies so good. So if you were to get this one and then, you know, learn how to fly it, trim it up real quick, you would love it. Even if you don't like helicopter, I don't care if you don't like anything that's RC. You get your hands on this, you're gonna like it. You're a guy, yes. It's really awesome. When you're flying it, it feels like you're actually flying, so that makes you want to fly more. And then when you make a mistake, you want to learn how to correct it and do it better the next time, because you're really flying it. Every move every move has to be done correctly when you're flying these 4-channel helicopters. I'm sure later on I'll get better at it, and then it'll seem like no big deal, but to the first timer, man, these things are not simple to fly. You know, they move so much. I remember the first time I flew it, I kept getting this stick confused, and instead of churning, I would just bank and stand really hard and crash into stuff. But I got really used to it a lot. And that's because it's one hell of a helicopter. I would say the only thing that's not good about the Blade is this transmitter. That's all. I mean, it feels really good. It does. It's not all ugly or anything. It just, they could have used something like that better for it, and it would have looked better. But there's both of them, guys. So you got a 45 helicopter, so you get what you pay for. But I still don't see this as trash. I guarantee if another guy were to get his hands on this that flies helicopters, he'll get this thing to fly better, because it was flying worse. And as soon as I started messing with the battery and putting it a certain way, that's it. It started flying better. So if I were to push the battery just a little more this way, put it back together again, I bet you I can get this thing to hover. And I gotta trim it too. Trimming is not easy on these things, because I don't know how to trim it. So I'm learning off of this one, and then after I go to this one, because this one gives me the whole, you know, the little trim LCD, so I'm able to know what I'm doing to it, and I can correct it, and then I can go and practice on this one without, I don't need the screen. I already know what they do. So that's pretty much the end of this flight test. It's alright, guys. 45 bucks, that's not bad. You know, it's like 48. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's the flight test on the FX069. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I really appreciate you guys coming to this here channel. You know, YouTube, you guys are there is content like this available elsewhere on YouTube, so I really appreciate you coming down to this channel. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll be back with some more unboxings.